Hello, Mario. In this instructional video we're going to start drawing, well, today on this particular plan we're going to draw a typical cross section. But before we start that, we need to draw up a new plan form or template that is consistent with the last one we've done. So to try and clarify things, I have put things here on my, I've got some things fallen on there, on my tablet that I've got here, and I've tried or attempted to clarify everything for myself anyway. I hope you can read it there as to what the little numbers and things are and what it is. So all text in caps down here. The only lowercase are these two here, which I'm going to need to add. So well, in there. So I'm just going to draw this up now. And I'll speed it up, and then we'll get on with drawing the typical cross section, which I've also referred to the plans and then just simplified it a little bit here for my diagram. Again, on my tablet or a piece of paper would be fine, and I've decided that I'm going to draw it at a 1:50 scale, my typical cross section. So I'm just going to put that over here, and where I can refer to it if I need to, and let's get underway. So, right. All right, so that's the plan form or template drawn. Okay, so the key is here is to be consistent with what you've done previously and try and improve on it, so you get better with each one. You will be possibly having to draw a plan form in the assessment. So, my little notes that I've got here, these are my own sort of notes, and I've got them tucked away here so that I can refer back to them next time I draw them. I did notice a little error that I made there, so I'm going to fix that up a little bit. So just going to, I got this here as 50, and it should be I think we're all right. Should actually be 30. So we've fixed that up. One tick. This is lower caps here. So, and I checked, this is just a quick one. I've still, from time to time, I went and checked the actual original file that these came from. So, all right. Back in a moment with we'll draw the typical cross section. So I've done a sped up version of the I've done a sped up version of writing the template. So now I'm going to put in the typical cross section. So I've gone to the plan that it's on, which you've been provided with, and I've just drawn a quick sketch of it and sort of written in the key points that I want to show on my plan. So, and it's sort of helped me a little bit to familiarize myself with the measurements so that I know what I'm going to do. So I've decided that I'm going to draw it at a scale of 1 to 50. I want it to be quite big, and I want it to be across the bottom of the plan here, across the bottom there, just across here somewhere, and it'll have the name written underneath it. And I'm going to draw that at a scale of 1 to 50. I'm then hoping to, across the top, put some curb and channel details, curb and channel. So that'll be typical cross section, curb and channel. Yeah, details will be what this plan is. So I've got those from a page out of the Hamilton City Council Regional Infrastructure Technical Specification. I think I'm just going to go with the vertical, the mountable, and possibly the dish channel and the vertical nib, if I can get 4 across there. Just depends how much room I've got, really. We may show the commercial, but probably not necessary, and the edge restraint there as well. Now we are just copying these out. I guess you could refer to them in your specifications as another way of doing it, but yeah, we'll just we're going to draw these out just for our plan set to make it complete. So I'm just going to a lot of this is by guesswork as to where the thing goes, but I'm going to give myself, I think, 50 mils. I'm going to come 50 mils up from the bottom and then into the middle of the proceedings here, and I think that's going to be the crown or the center of my road. So this is the one that's in the subdivision there plans that I've got there, and this is the one that you'll be using in civil and structural drawing. So what have we got there? Well, actually that there's 0, and that there's 410, 412. So 406, 206 has got to be the middle. So that's got to be the middle of the sheet there. I might just mark that with a nice, gentle little, oops. Don't move the, I did move the camera tripod. We can see right here. I've got the middle of the sheet marked there as well. So, sort of stabbed myself. So that's, yeah, the middle of the sheet there as it's on the table here. I'm just going to put a very light line just down there, just as a help. Okay, that's my middle. And this is the thing here. So this is, I'm just going to come up there 50 mils. I think that'll should be okay. All right, we're going to put that in there, and that is going to be the center line of my road. As I just pop out to get my glasses, which I've forgotten. So Yep. Right. So let's mark that centre line there. Now, the thing is, when we're drawing this in CAD, just going to check my camera there is it's pointing at the page and it's lined up. We don't want that going. Oh, I think that's all right. Yes. So yeah, just everything lined up here. Yes, this would be in mirror. You just draw one side of the typical cross section and then you can mirror the other side. But in this case here we have to draw it both ways. So I've got my my width there to the lip of the curb is 3.45, and we're working, I said, at a 1 to 50 scale, which is quite large. Whether I've got that on my scale ruler. I don't seem to have my scale ruler here with me. I don't know where that's gone. Never mind. I have another one here that quite possibly has a 1 to 50 on it. I don't know where that went. Bit of a mystery. Right. Back here again. So there's the 1 to 50 there. Okay, right. So the road is 3.45 from centre line to lip of curb. So we'll put that in there. 3.45. It goes there, and the same out this side. Okay, and so that's now we have a 3% crossfall here. 3%. So what we do is now I haven't practiced this, so we'll just have to see what goes here. Okay, well, it's I'm trying to, okay, I think I'll do this another way. Oh, I've got a calculator here. That's what we want, a calculator. Okay, on. So the distance is 3.45, all clear. 3.45 times 0.03 equals 0.1035, 0.104. So that is it's a 3% crossfall, 0.104. So we put that in here. Now, let's just check we've got the right scale. Yep, there we go. 0.104, so it's 0.1. So I can hear people asking, what's that in millimeters, because I don't have a scale ruler. So we're going at 1 to 50. 1 to 50. So 1 millimeter equals 50 millimeters. Let's just write that on here. So we've got a bit of room here. 1 to 50. 1 millimeter equals 50 millimeters, or 1 equals 50 millimeters at this scale, at the 1 to 50 scale. So you could divide by 50. So just go divide 50, and that would give you 0.002, that's millimeters. That's millimeters because we're working in meters. So 2 millimeters. So you would drop down approximately 2 millimeters. Yeah. So that's how it goes. The 3.45 divided by we want that in millimeters. 1 millimeter equals 50 millimeters, so we'll divide that by 0.05, and that equals what's that equal? 3.45 times 0.05 equals just scratch that. 3.45 meters divided by 0.05. 3.45 divided by 0.05 equals 69 millimeters, and that's what our road width should be. And if I put that at the 1 to 100, that should be 69. Yes, it is. Spot on. Right. So this is what our road is our top road surface is going to look like. So we're going to put that in there like that. Okay. And we're going to put that in there like that. So if you don't have a 1 to 50 scale, you can obviously get a good idea of the benefits of having a 1 to 50 scale. Right, so now we're going to put in the curb and channel. Okay, so the curb and channel is, and I've got that on here. So if you can see that there, the curb and channel is 400 wide, 100 at the back. So I'll just put a little, so this is from the lip here. Okay, so there's the lip there. I should do that. This should line up on both sides, by the way. Okay, so let's go. So we're going to have 300. So we've got to be at 1 to 50. There's 1 to 50. There's 300. And there's, is it 400 wide, so yeah, 100 and 300 there like that. I'll do that on this side as well. 100, 300. Okay, it's very cluttered. Okay, and we'll just drop those down here. Okay. So now we've got at the front we've got 0.125. Might just pop that out of the way. So that's down from the front at 1 to 50. Two, 4, 0.125. Oh, that's not right. 0.125. It's there. Okay. So that's going to be the bottom of our curve and channel. And then it's going to come up 200. And there it will come across 100 and then down 0.125, I think it is. There, and yep, I think this is our bit of curve and channel all drawn in there like that. Okay, put it in there like that, bit of curve and channel. What we're calling vertical curve, I think, a vertical curve and channel, and like that there. Okay, and down there like that. Okay. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll get the one side drawn, and then I'll draw the other side sped up, and then we'll do it and get it all sorted. Okay, right. So now the next thing is our what is it there? Our yes, our berms are at 4%, and the first one is at 1.25. Okay, our berms are at 4%. The first one's at 1.25, and then the other two are 1.5 after that. So let's put a 1 to 50 scale. Okay, a 1.25 there. A 150 there, and a 150 there, and that will give us the boundary. Okay. I'll just draw those up there, like so. Okay, right, now, So we've got that coming across there like that, and that will be at 4%, and it's 1.25. So we'll clear 1.25 times 0.04. 0.04 equals 0.05. Okay, so that's comes up 50 mil. Is it 0.05? Yeah, 50 mils. That's the fall there. The top here is vertical. That's the 1 to 50 scale. And that's 0.05, about there. So that'll be at a 4% crossfall. Yeah, like that. Okay. .4% crossfall. Okay. And then we've got a 1.5% for the berm, which is at 1.5. All clear. 1.5 times 0.01 for 1% equals 15 mil. 15 millimeters. Is that right? Okay. Yep. 1% of a meter is a centimeter. Yep. 15 mils. So we need to draw that across there like that, and then we need to bring it up 15 mils. Now we could calculate these, set up a nice little spreadsheet and calculate these. So the 1 to 50 scale is red. So that's 0.115. 15 mils, no. So that's 0.1. That's 0.05, so 15 mils is not very much. But just enough to shed the water off the footpath, I hope. So the little old ladies don't slip over in the wet when they're running to catch the bus. Okay, and little old men too. Okay, and then we've got 1.5 meters. 1.5 meters at 4%. So we'll clear 1.5 times 0.04 equals 60 mils, or 0.06. So yep, so what we do is, remember, they keep going up, they keep going up. Okay, and so we come across there, and then we rise up 0.05, which at 1 to 50 I think will be a millimeter. Okay, but we'll plot it at 1 to 50. Oops, there goes one of my lights. Okay, time for a light change. Okay, all right, here we go. Time for a light change. Okay. Okay, we're back. Lights, camera, action. So, yep. Righty, and 0.05. Okay, and that just goes in there like that. And that's that side drawn like so. Now the other thing is we just put in here the footpath, and I'm just going to put that at what I call a nominal. It will depend on what the council regulations are. I'm not quite sure whether it's 100 or 125. We'd need to look that up. So I'm just going to, for the purposes of this exercise, it would have to meet requirements. So I'm just going to make it 125. Okay. 0.125. There's an argument for 6 inches, but or 100, which either. So okay, so just remember that these are all at grades, so that's going in there like that, and we'll put that up. So that's just our little footpath in there. Yeah, so that's our footpath, and then up here is the boundary. So we'll put the boundary in. And I just put 2 little ticks on it like that, which I don't know, I've been doing that all just to indicate that it's a fence. That's there. And then I also put the subgrade, the base course and the subgrade in, and I've just made them both 150, but that very much depends on the the specifications for the pavement, and certainly can vary. So that's just 150 each layer. Okay, so put those in there like that. Possibly just bring this, that'll come down there like that, and so it'll that one, it'll just sort of, just maybe to the bottom of the curb there, and then this one will come right through like that, and we'll just drop that. It'll probably go a bit further than that to support that pavement of the curb and channel there. Right, okay, so I'm going to draw in the other side of this, the other side, which is just the same, but on the other side. Take out a few of my grid lines here. Okay. So this is your typical typical road, and hopefully it's roughly in the middle, and then I can write in here typical cross section. I'll write the scale, I'll write some various notes and things about it, and yeah, that'll keep us going for a little while. So yeah, let's get that at least the bare bones done, and then we'll work on it from there. Okay, let's go. I missed a bit of video. The camera turned itself off due to a flat battery, so we missed a bit of this stuff going on here. I put it down pretty quickly and sped it up. So I've done the left hand side reasonably thoroughly. The percentages here, I think it's pretty obvious that they're positive, and that this one here is negative, 3% crossfall. I guess you could put an arrow or something in there if you want, but to me it's pretty obvious. I don't think anyone would have the road going up the other way or anything like that, and that the street falls down to the curb and channel, picking up the water here. So I've got vertical curb and channel written in there. Now I could rewrite all this stuff on the other side and it would be exactly the same. So I've just written in here, details add for left hand side. Okay, so this is the left hand side because it's on the left, and this is the right hand side because it's on the right. So typically, or always in roading, the left-hand side, it's the left-hand side when you're looking towards increasing chainage, which is the distance along the centre line of the road. So, yes, if you're standing at the start of the road and looking along, increasing chainage as you go, that's what determines the centre line. And so I've labelled each side. These are additional to what's possibly in the plans. It's just at the time I thought it would be relevant. I've got typical road cross section here. I didn't quite get it in the middle, as you can see. Probably needed to start back over here somewhere a little bit. And consequently the scale 1 to 50 is not in the middle. The scale is as shown at A3, so this will be 1 to 50 at A3. And it's probably not necessary to show it at write the little at A3 after that. I could do, I suppose. I don't know whether that's... I'm going to leave it like that. I think it's pretty obvious that this is an A3 sheet. So scale as shown at A3. I think that's quite clear. And so I've just put the distances in on this side, and that's the boundary, but I haven't put in the names and things like that. And yeah, that's all at this stage. The plan is to now draw on this side here a number of different curb and channel options, which I've got here on this plan from the what is now the Regional Infrastructure Technical Specification, but pretty sure these have remained the same. So we'll draw up 4 of them across the top. I think I'll try and center them in 4 little ones up there. I haven't quite decided on the scale, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to wind that one up there for now, and yeah, we'll be back with the Cuban channel in the next video. Cheers. See you.